That's the sound. Yes, the Reverend Dr. Richard W. Arthur Jr. on YouTube. Had to take that hit. They cut my last show taking a hit on air, so I just took that deep abdominal breath. Inhale. Tighten the anus, allow the chi to drop down, go to the butthole and back up to the first eye. Have your tongue up. When you exhale, I think absolute definition, absolute intent, absolute abstract. The energy drops down from the tongue, from the first eye to the tongue, down through the digestive system. Becoming one with nature. Don't mind me, I'm finishing my sage tea. The combination of the ganja. Yeah, I've been listening to my Rastaman, my reggae music. But yeah, the combination of the sage tea with the herb, along with eating an ancestrally nutritious diet of fruits and vegetables and not so much starch and glucose and dairy and everything else that melanin dominant folks can't digest. So now I reach this particular level of awareness and consciousness, and I'm sharing. Yesterday I shared a letter a letter that I wrote to my next door neighbor on his birthday, February 7th. But I'm like, well, I might as well go ahead and share the text that I sent to Master Heg too. So this was on Nana's birthday, February 11th, 2022 at 5:59 p.m. Master Heg, I wish to thank you so much for your training. I was seeking, and through you, I have found my direction to my divination. Spiritually, intellectually, emotionally, and physically. The meditation and movement Tai Chi Chuan path, you pointing in that direction, along with reading the Tao. I have opened my first eye vision of being biological, living light. An eye that sees and shines. I'm aiding the doubt and fear of seeing myself at this level of divinity, being one with Tao, doing 108 postures. That's what I thought. with each one has its own movement. Wonderful sessions for my development. Wonderful lessons for my development. I feel like I'm cheating. I watched the wellness DVD where you say, I'm more than what you see here. And I'm saying that to myself on the definition level of me and on the intent level of me, and I'm accessing the absolute abstract of this one verse. Bible teaches Moses heard God say, I am that I am. That's the statement of the original man. You aided me in finding myself and mysteries of my mind and uniting my senses, amplifying my sensitivities. You put me in touch with myself. Thank you, Master Heg. I learned me before I turned 60. I put some laughing emojis. It's 6 minutes in. I also text him Dow pages 208, Essence 209, Trap 210, Variation 211, Absolute. He responded 210. I responded to him, I'm working on never jumping out of the same hole twice. That's how variation begins. Never jump out of the same hole twice. So, did my camera just tilt back on me? You're not seeing the life unk. You should be seeing, yeah, okay. That's what I get for a ghetto setup. In-house iPod on the chair with some guides bought from the dollar store to hold it up. But 8 minutes in, on February 8th, yeah, Tuesday, day after Victor's birthday. Oh, actually, yeah. So it couldn't have been Nana's birthday. I messed that up. Nana's birthday is the 11th. This Friday. So that must have been February 4th Friday. I'm glad I caught that. Now, the point for me as a director, 8 minutes in, is to always keep my eyes above 1/3 in the shot, the frame. Keep my eyes in the upper third. I'm a divination, and I have to craft my message. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So let's continue. We left off with my reading my notes coming into this year, 2021. This was December 8th. That's back in the archives on the YouTube channel. Now I'm just going to go ahead and read 12:28 at 2021. 12:28, 21:21. Is it a higher calling or is it a higher listening? I am that I am, child of the sun on my skin. My mind connects the sun, galaxy, center. That's what the sun is, the galaxy center, right? A star. And I'm a child of the star. I absorb the energy and relate it, connect it, engage with it to this planet's core, center, the center melting rock, molten lava. That's where it comes from. The melting rock is the center of the core of the earth. I'm still a black dot, melanin dominant. Dot, though, it's whole, yin yang, 360 degrees. LIVE, EVIL, the verse and the converse. So, I'm still just a speck of dust in the void, 11 minutes in. One verse. I choose as divine energies to go with the flow and don't refute nature with my dumbness, as housemates make noise in the background. That was at 11:34 p.m. before coming into 2022. Fear of my divinity is imbalance. Balancing your divinity is putting your fears and doubts in their place in your spectrum. In your prism. But most of us are confined into a prison, a box, and all they see is just one color, dead slaveholders, and don't see the variations of colors of the mind and the abstract of who they are as divine energies. That's, placing or balancing your divinity is putting your fears and doubts in their place in your prism, not your prison. 11:38 p.m. Relearn, reteach yourself to balance the energies within. Mind over matter. Accept self with no expectations. The Tao I read is latent. I'm in everything already. I'm already divine. Why should I have to fight my mind? Why not let go and just settle into my divinity as biological living light with liquid fluid in my first eye vision? See beyond the wall of that whole, what was that? The Hunger Games. No one can go beyond the wall. I've gone beyond the wall in this Hunger Game, in this society. What? The 21st century in the 22nd year, Reverend Dr. Richard Wilton Arthur Jr., I am living my motherfucking dream. I'm not waiting on nobody else's fucking dream. You get me? I've been hanging around too many South Bostoners. I have been Brother R.A. The brother had too much to say. This was my 14 minutes for today. Thank you so much. Blessings, love, peace, soul, and happiness.